So, do you guys recall just this past weekend, we had the incident of the people storming the church in Minnesota to resist? Do you recall this?
Sure, I do.
Everybody does, yes. Yes. Kirsha, did you see? You saw this on
Don Lemon was there too.
Whoa!
Thank you. Sorry.
You okay there?
Bless you.
Yeah, I had to sneeze, so I couldn't talk.
Okay.
But I remember Don Lemon and his hordes of zombies going into that church.
They came in, they disrupted the whole thing. They were just total fucking assholes. They went in, disrupted the church service over here, protesting and talking about what horrible people they were and how they need, like this guy over here just yelling at people. Like this was...
The pastor with the microphone is kind of cute, though.
What's that?
I said the pastor with the microphone. He's kind of cute.
Oh, well, we'll make note of that for future reference.
No, he's cute.
There you go. What a man. What a man. Well, this guy, what about this guy down here? He's
Craig.
Huh?
Craig, before you play this guy, I need you to picture in your mind Adam Sandler doing a bit instead of a crazy man invading a church. All right? Just envision that in your mind while this guy is screaming, okay?
Was Adam Sandler going like, whoop-de-dee-doo, here we are.
This guy literally sounds like Adam Sandler, and so if you imagine it as Adam Sandler doing a bit, it actually becomes funny.
Okay, get his arms up. All right, hold on, let's do it. I'm gonna close my eyes real quick and listen for Adam Sandler.
White people who are
okay, all right, okay. Okay.
You get it, I'm glad.
Immediately, I heard it.
Are living lavish, comfortable lives while children are dragged into concentration camps. You're living real life, nice lives with your lattes, doing absolutely nothing for your Latino and Somali brothers and sisters. You come here to a man.
Okay, so anyways, they come in, they Adam Sandler goes in, totally harasses everybody, which I got to be honest. Could you imagine an Adam Sandler movie where they did just this? Would it star Jennifer Aniston or Drew Barrymore as his love interest? Which one would it be?
Drew Barrymore, and like the point of the movie would be that he needs to reform and not be such a Scrooge, you know?
Oh my God. Well, anyway, so they go in, and there's a lot of talk. You mentioned Don Lemon was there.
Yeah, Don Lemon.
He went in, broadcasted, interviewed the hot pastor, as you said, the hot pastor over there, Kirsha. Got in his face. Went in there, interviewed, and a lot of people were like, "Yo, dog, what the fuck? That's kind of crossing a big line." And this happened on Saturday, and then we had a national holiday on Monday with MLK Day. So there's like people going, "When are they pressing charges? When is somebody going to be pressed charges?" Because you can't just storm into a church and disrupt the whole thing and intimidate people for your cause and all that, where they thought they could. Well, guess what? Today, there have been charges that have been filed against the organizer here. This is coming from Secretary Kristi Noem, Homeland Security and FBI arrested Nakima Levi Armstrong, who played a key role in orchestrating the church riots in St. Paul, Minnesota. She is being charged with a federal crime under 18 U.S.C. 241, religious freedom as a bedrock of the United States, and there is no First Amendment right to obstruct someone for practicing their religion.
And that is their, from my understanding, and Kirsha, maybe you could help me out with this. I believe that was their little law they wanted to enact. That was their side that did that. Yep.
That was a democratic law. And also, can I just say her name is kind of funny. It looks like not her real name, but like a name that she was given after she joined the Black Hebrew Israelites.
Oh, Nakima Levi Armstrong?
Yeah, that just doesn't sound like it would be her real name, you know?
Well, I know that her real profession is to be a professional agitator, more or less. She's a protester, and apparently she makes pretty damn good money doing it. Now, in addition to her being arrested, they've also arrested another person who has a fake-sounding name. Chantil Louisa Allen has been taken away.
I bet you she's white.
Oh, you think so? Let's find out.
I don't think so.
That is sarcasm.
Let's just.
Do you have the video of the perp walk for her?
No, I don't have a video of the perp walk, but
well,
I'm sure I can find it. No, let's get it. Let's get the perp walk pulled up. Is she strutting? Does she look like she's really enjoying the process? That's the big thing. Here's the perp walk right here as she's getting escorted out. I actually
There we
think
go.
this is closer to a perp waddle, I believe, in this situation. Does she say anything?
I don't know. I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, let's find out.
I feel like I need a baritone or a trombone.
Wah, wah.
Wow, what a bag of shit. Wow.
Well, that's just yeah. She definitely has the bag of shit variety here.
Why does being a professional protester pay so well? Is my question. Like, this is kind of silly.
These are great questions that I don't know the answer to. Otherwise, I probably would be a professional protester.
And I'm surprised that no documentary has ever come out. Like some investigative, like journalist who goes undercover and like tries to join the like that would be amazing.
Right?
Oh,
That
I
would
agree.
So
be
good.
fun.
Let's just see. Let's see her waddle off. There you go.
Oh my god, look at the double handcuffs because she's too fat.
Wow.
He's too fat for handcuffs.
Too fat for handcuffs.
Man,
What if it was pink? That's nice.
is that when society, like in American society, we really fucked up when they realized that they can no longer carry just one pair of handcuffs; they have to carry two because you gotta cling them together.
I mean, I'm
Like-
pretty sure they probably carry around two anyway in case they have to arrest two at the same time. But I
I
get
know,
your point,
Blabs.
yeah.
Yes. So arrest
I
RB.
want to see.
Yes,
I
go
want
ahead.
to see Don Lemon being arrested. And I know they said on MLK Day that they were considering charging him with the KKK Act, which that's fucking great.
Yeah.
But like, why hasn't he been arrested yet? Because he was the most high profile person that they don't even need to look for that
Right.
was there.
All this is on video. Everything's on video, and a lot of people are saying, "Well, hey, what about this guy, the Adam Sandler guy here, who?" By the way, he's a social media guy. This is like literally what he does. He posts on social media. And yes, in addition to him, Don Lemon over here. He's next, I guess, on the list of people to go after. Like in a situation like that, where let's just say Don Lemon gets arrested. Okay, how quickly does all of his media member cohorts, his like ex-CNN friends and all that stuff, because he has to know a lot of people. How quickly do they come out and be like, this is an attack on journalism, and they kind of spin it that way? Yeah. And maybe
100% immediately.
is there you think that it's an optics thing? Maybe that's why
Yes.
they haven't arrested him yet?
Yeah,
I think probably.
Yeah, Kirsha, I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say probably because it just seems, people for some reason on the Republican side are way more obsessed with optics than the Democrat side are.
Yes, they're extremely obsessed with it to a point of being very annoying and doing fuck all.
Yep.
Yeah, this administration in particular, they're very afraid to do anything, especially with the midterms coming up, and they're failing to understand that the minute that the other side wins the midterms, we're in serious shit and everything. Just look at what's happening in Virginia, and you'll have an idea of how scary things are getting. So they need to crank this up immediately, and dare I say, become the evil dictator that everyone always claimed him to be. It's time to start doing that, because if you don't start changing things right now, it's going to get seriously ugly. And I'm sure Kirsha can attest to that.
Absolutely. Hard agree. And it's really scary because I don't want these spineless do-nothings to remain in their seats. But with how fast the midterms are approaching, I don't know if anyone has time to even try and set up any kind of like grassroots competition to a Republican seat. So it's like for the only option we have is to get as many people as humanly possible to vote for the spineless do-nothings anyway. And I'm sure they know this, right? They know that they either vote for us or everyone loses, right? It's like some sort of weird nuclear suicide option. And so I hate advocating for it because I don't want the spineless do-nothings there, but the Democrats are a much worse option, again, like you pointed out, Virginia. So it's like, in this midterm, just vote for the spineless do-nothing, and then immediately after, get involved in your local politics. Get involved in any shape, way you can. And find someone, whether it's you or someone else in the area, to actually run and contest that Republican seat for the next primary. Because we need these spineless do-nothings out more than anything. They do almost as much damage entirely as the Democrats who will get in and just, destroy everything. But the fact that the options are do nothing or destruction, it's insanely unacceptable that we've gotten to this point.
I strongly recommend everyone follow a guy named Scott Pressler. Kirsch, I'm sure you know who Scott Pressler is, or you don't, because Scott Pressler is doing the Lord's work. He's basically like, he helps get everyone elected. He's really helped. He was very crucial to this administration getting reelected. And one of the things that he's been doing is he goes out and helps people to get to vote. And right now he's basically saying, if the Republican candidate doesn't believe in the SAVE Act, which is basically, wanting to make all the changes that we're talking about right now, if you're not on board with that, then we're not going to help get you elected. So if anyone out there wants to get educated on the matter, check out Scott Pressler. Fantastic guy.
And there are still some people who are like very accelerationist that are just like, oh, well, it would be a good thing if we vote for the Democrats and then everything, gets destroyed, because then it'll show the Republicans like, oh, you need to lock in. Things need to get way worse before anyone will actually start doing anything. And it's like, what do you mean way worse? Like, they're already assassinating people. They're already murdering people with little to no repercussion. They're already electing Democrat politicians that openly say they want to see you dead. What is the worst? If people aren't doing anything now, they will never do anything, which is why they need to get voted out.
Yep.
Well, we will see where all this goes as far as the church arrests, and if Don Lemon will be next to go, and how quickly the media will react to that, and blaming the administration for being fascist.
I don't remember Don Lemon ever defending any of the journalists that were at the J6, that horrible day in history. He didn't defend any of the journalists there, not one. And that's the same exact, very close, very similar situation as he finds himself in now.
I mean, you wouldn't even need to bring up January 6th. You can bring up the, I can't even remember their names. There was like the father and son, I believe. They went and they tried to do a citizen's arrest on, was it Ahmaud Arbery? And there was a guy who was like literally just recording it. And the guy just recording it as like a bystander also got jail time.
I think life, if I recall.
I don't remember, because I don't remember a lot of things. But like, it's absolutely ridiculous that happened.
It's funny because I remember when January 6th, like when it was happening, I remember hearing leading up to it, hey, a bunch of people are going to go up to Washington. And I remember just from like random people, I think someone in my family mentioned it, and they're like, oh,
I was
maybe
this close to going.
Were
this
you?
Close.
If that was the case, you probably wouldn't be on our show today.
That is correct.
Down. That's right. But yeah, it's crazy to think how much things can shift. And once again, it's this pendulum going back and forth. And man, I just want to point out that we would not be talking about arresting Don Lemon if you go back and the border wasn't wide fucking open, just letting anybody come in. Like, this is a domino effect. This church storming would never have happened if the people who were, if ICE never came to Minnesota. ICE would have never came to Minnesota if Nick Shirley never did his expose on the fraud in Minnesota. Nick Shirley never would have came to Minnesota to do the fraud in Minnesota had those people not illegally came to the United States and fraudulently defrauded everybody of their taxpayers, right? So like there's a butterfly effect to all this stuff that people are not talking about. What is the root of the problem? We all know it. Right. Yeah. But nobody wants to talk about it. So
it's like this is why I think that Trump is also making a point of we're focusing on the criminal illegal aliens. Like, regardless of the semantics of, yes, they're here illegally, so they're already criminals. But they say that to point out that they have a far worse criminal history than just the criminality of coming here illegally. Right. They're arresting the rapists, the murderers, the people who have done like billions of dollars in fraud and whatnot. And these are the people the leftists are out there protesting to keep in, because they are going after people who are violent for the most part. And it makes the optics way worse for the left, which again, they don't care about the optics, but regular people typically still do. And so they'll start to question, well, why are you out there, protesting to keep in murderers and rapists? Why are you out there leaving your kids in a car all day to go to this nonsense thing? Why are you trying to grift money off of people with GoFundMes when you're part of the problem, right?
I think that's how most stories we talk about, it just ends with a damn.
Yeah. I want all of the illegals rounded up and gone. And so it makes me annoyed when I hear Trump saying, like, we're focusing on the criminals. But it's like, I get why he's saying that. And please, for the love of fuck, make sure you round up all of them after the criminal ones.
Got another video for you right here. Go to watch it. It's a good one.